Hello and welcome into the Hisui Celebration event. Hope everyone is doing good out there. And first and foremost, the research tasks they're going to want to pay attention to during this event are catch 10 Pokemon for the shiny boosted potential Hisuian Voltorb and Hisuian Qwilfish. Catch 20 Pokemon is going to give you the Hisuian Growlithe or Hisuian Sneasel, which I think are naturally shiny boosted anyway because they began their life, I think, in eggs. And follow a route can get you an encounter with a white striped Bastion, which of course is one of the more rare and exclusive Pokemon outside of Sinnoh, or if you get lucky with Mateo dropping a 7-kilometer event egg from the route itself. But we've got some fantastic time distortion stuff back. Look at the sky in the game. It's looking sensational. This is exactly how it was for Sinnoh. I'm a really big fan of the Hisuian region, and our first Qwilfish is not shiny. There's 4 times catch XP and 4 times catch Stardust during this event. Not that I'm able to demonstrate it right now because the Qwilfish is not playing ball. This is going to be an insane event to grind. If you're chasing for resources or XP to level up, Solgaleo is going to turn up in the raid rotation, which is very exciting, but I want to have a look at the quests first. Let me know if you're chasing anything in this event and how it went for day 1 for you. Hopefully, it's going to be a good one for everyone out there. Amazingly, there's no event ticket right now, so what do we have to do? Where are the collection challenges? They're down here somewhere maybe, or they're over here. There we go. But we've got to catch a bunch of different stuff. All the Hisuian themed starters are available, and as you can see there, I've actually never evolved an Overquill. Also making some decent progress on the hyper training stuff. Firstly, I'm chasing anything I can get for this event, so stick around if you're a fan of Pokemon GO content, and let's see what we can pull in today's little event grind. Hisuian Zorua has arrived in the game for the first time. You will be able to find it through collection challenge completion. I think this is our first attempt at getting one. 911 CP, obviously it transforms into your buddy. It's probably only going to be available during the course of this event, so get out there and chase it while you can do. I'm assuming the whole buddy trick, like we've done in the past, will potentially... There we go, it's our first Hisuian Zorua, and it's such a lovely Pokemon design, definitely a fan favorite. I've actually got the plushie as a shiny, so I'm very happy to pick this one up. It's so beautiful. 0 star to kick things off, but I don't care. That's amazing. I'd love to pick up a decent IV one of these, or maybe a Hundo. To do the buddy swap thing, you have to swap from buddy 1 to buddy 2 and then back to buddy 1. And what it does is it basically cancels out the transformation thing due to a bug or a glitch. As far as I'm aware, that's still a thing, so we are going to give that a go. In fact, there's another one. There we go. It's a huge one. 900 CP. Yes! Such a lovely Pokemon. Definitely gonna do some AR photography with this one. Maybe it's Incense Podcast episode 230 bringing me the fortune, but that's a shiny daily adventure incensed in. Shieldon. We haven't had one in a long time actually, so pulling one of those in is fantastic. Is it good or is it PvP? It's neither. We have a shiny already for the day, which I'm definitely down for. As you can see, we finally whacked on star pieces and lucky eggs just to make the most of all the boosts that are here today and catch 10 for a Hisuian Voltorb that is not a shiny. It's another Zorua transformation. Tiny Trico into a Hisuian Zorua. I have 3 research tasks. One is an aged-old Fuecoco, but these 2 are follow a route for a white striped Basculin, which is not shiny, but it would be cool to pick up a 100%er of it actually. Take 2, and not a shiny. It's a regular Sneasel. It's the wrong thing. I'm gonna have to pass up on the invite from Fleece King because I got no Pokecoins. After Global, I am Pogo Peasant UK for the next month. Daily Incense is really delivering the goods today. That is a shiny Scyther. I don't think that's actually part of the event at all. It does have a connection to the Hisuian region because, of course, you can get Cleavor, which is Scyther's Hisuian evolution. I think it's available in the 3-star raids during the course of this event. All the 3-star raids can be shiny. All the 1-star raids, I think, can be shiny too, which is a rarity. The last time we had this, back in January, it was a Hundo. And this isn't, but that's really nice. It's a cool shiny. For 50 minutes of gameplay, I'm calling 2 shinies is pretty solid. Now the daily incense is finished, I'm gonna head on up to what is gonna be the Solgaleo raid. I wanna claim 1 important collection challenge. This should give us a Hisuian Zorua. Our first attempt at getting one with a base 10-10-10 stats. I tell a lie, it's a Hisuian Avalugg. It's the other 2 we need. 1466. Is a 3-star, it's okay, but it is in the 3-star raids as well. I've noticed, you may notice something similar, but from my point of view right now, an hour into the event, a lot of the research tasks are follow a route. There are not too many catch 10 or 20 Pokemon featured. Let's claim the rewards for the Go Pass and get ourselves a Sizzlipede. It's been a while since seeing a Sizzlipede, to be honest. I need to evolve things. I haven't found a single Starly or Zubat this entire time. You're supposed to catch and evolve them, but so we're gonna have to dive into the Team Rocket game. I see 11 o'clock, so it's hourly changes. And there's hourly changes in the spawns. Okay, that is interesting to know. So it is exactly like Sinnoh. We've got time distortion and then non-time distortion. That's pretty epic, actually. I really like that factor of the event. Taking down our very first ever Solgaleo raid. Previously, you could only evolve them from Cosmog, and we've got 2791, which do not know the Hundo CP of this thing. We've got Weather Boost, I think. Again, I kind of like going into these new things somewhat blind. They cannot be shiny. Same with Lunala later in July. It's awesome because this means anybody who's chasing these or who missed out on getting Cosmog from research or back in 2022, you now have a chance to fuse some more Necrozma. I know that technically Necrozma, particularly the Dusk main version, is not as meta-relevant as it once was, considering we've got Zamazenta and Zacian crowned forms, which are better, but I think Lunala, the Dawn Wings, is still very, very much a top-tier ghost-type Pokemon, and there is the capture. But that's our very first raided one, and of course, it's practically the floor. Just for reference, shout out to Leak Duck. Your regular Hundo CP is 2310 and boosted is 2887, so it's a very juicy high CP. Yes, I burnt an orange pass raiding one of these, but it ticks off the long-awaited evolved Overquill. We did just pick up the Go Pass Deluxe version, so that will be coming through with the Lucky Trinket later. However, this is a random lucky 98%, and I thought, let's tick off the lucky decks. The shiny dexes are their own thing. The Hundo dex is doing something else, so let's tick the lucky thing off. It's nice to finally welcome in Overquill after, what does it feel like, 2 years? 3 years? I think it's 2 years. There's a Pokédex entry for you. Finally, sandwiched between Sneasler and Enamorous. Completes the collection challenge. It's a lucky 98er. Let's go through and claim some Hisuian Zoruas with 10-10-10 base stats. So it's going to be 496. Not sure what the 100%er is, whether it's the same as the regular Unown version or not. This will be definitely our best just Zorua that we've seen today, because all of them seem to have like really high attack, no HP and defense for me. But claiming collection challenge number 3 for another Zorua that's even worse. Is this going to be the floor? Let's just see. It's very close. Since we're here, let's claim all the remaining rewards and claim some more Pokemon encounters for a boosted non-shiny Clamperl. So far, I've got to say, these Go Passes, apart from the shiny Yveltal that we had for May, I think it was, have kind of delivered nothing for me personally. Got a star piece on 4 times catch dust on something that's 1,000 dust per catch. Bro, you're a research dust. The dust collection on this thing is fantastic, that's 6,000. An Esper that's not a shiny, unfortunately. Chansey, which is the Dynamax version of it. Very nice. That's not shiny. This is a Yamper, which is really cool. We did manage to get a decent one. I think this isn't too far off a Hundo, actually. In the ball you go, doggo. A Carbink that is not shiny, unlike all the ones from the Go Fests. It's good to know that I've just done the Buddy Swap Trick, literally with that Zorua on the map here, and I've just swapped to the Overquill, back to the tree code, not done any buddying bits and pieces, and you can see there the Zorua is appearing as a Zorua. So that, people, is how you avoid the transformation, the changing of IVs per account. And I think the glitch lasts for like 10, 15, 20 minutes or so. It's good to know that it still works and is in action. You can shortcut the IVs of the Zorua by basically just doing that little thing, but you still potentially get rubbish. If you find a Hundo or a Nundo by doing this trick and everyone does the trick, then it's all the same IVs for everyone. That's basically the way to remember it. The other thing to note about Zorua this time is that typically you wouldn't be able to find it using the tracker, like in-game, but you can spot them here, which means you'll be able to utilize the notification thing via the Pokédex, and you actually be able to find and track down the Zoruas during this event, which I think is really nice, because beforehand it was kind of like a surprise random spawn. But before we carry on, a big thanks, as always, to every person who's a part of the Patreon squad. These guys on the rolling credits here, thank you so very much to each and every one of you for choosing to take the support of this channel and the content on it to the next level. You guys are very significant and important in keeping everything rocking and rolling and making it sure that we can get to the live events and just opening up more opportunities with content and travel and bringing probably, hopefully, the best that we can do to the channel. So each and every one of you are very critical to us still being here. Thank you very much indeed. And as always, a big thank thanked any of you who've hit that subscribe button over the years. I was thinking it's about time we got some shiny boosted Pokemon action. There is the black ball, the Hisuian Voltorb. It was tonight's spotlight hour. That was probably a really good chance to go and grind for it. It's not new for us, but if you needed it, I hope you're able to pick it up during this event. Good luck for the remainder of the week. Thankfully, there's not too much going on this weekend. There's only the Hisuian Lilligant raid day that's 3 hours on the Saturday, but that is a 1-starer. And there's a Zorua. It's really lovely to see it just on the map. One other thing we want to do actually before finishing is evolve what has turned out to be the only 3-star Zorua we've picked up all morning and afternoon, technically. Barely scraping a 3-starer, but we will get Hisuian Zorua, because obviously the shiny gets its own dex. In fact, if you look up that way, there's a shiny plushie up there somewhere. But here it is. A very epic design, I've got to say. Really, really cool to see the different form of it come into the game. It will get its shiny eventually. I'm wondering when. Maybe this Halloween, maybe next Halloween, maybe a different event. Who knows? But let me know, did you evolve yours on day one? Are you waiting for a Lucky, or are you waiting for a Hundo, or something like that? So that is very much going to wrap up today's adventure. Let me know in the comments below what you've been chasing, how hard are you grinding for the XP and the dust and everything like that. Very best of luck. If you enjoy what you see here, hit that subscribe button down below as well, and stick around like so many of you have done over the years, and check out some of the videos from previous event grinds and all that kind of shenanigans. There's plenty on here where we've been grinding for shinies, grinding for hundos, grinding for 24 hours non-stop, and of course the major live events too. So hope to see you all in the next one. We will be back out for more of this epic event. But I will say, do take care.